Oi, boys, welcome back to another episode in our Penrith Panthers career mode series. First of all, shout out to all the boys that left hashtag OddSquad comments, as well as the handshake emotes. Don't worry boys, we'll see yous in a few videos time. As always, if you're watching this right now, we'll do the same, hashtag OddSquad, some handshakes in there, and run up the likes as it does help support the channel. But yeah, you may not have noticed the last episode, both Moses Leota and Zane Tedevano have both been suspended from that Warriors game. I think Moses Leota's gone for 3 weeks and Tedevano's back already. Yeah, not gonna lie, it was a struggle to find replacements for them because our reserve grade team and our under 20s team, both rosters are fairly outdated. Have to work on those too before I start a new series. I'm pretty sure one of the boys have us sorted with updated New South Wales Cup teams. I'll download them, upload them, and I'll let you guys know when that all happens. As Dylan Napa, what a run to start the game. Shades of Addin Fonua-Blake from a few weeks ago. As Dylan Napa finally gets wrapped up inside our 20. What even is that run? Stimpson fights for more meters, lands on our 10. They go to the blind, back inside. And Will Hopoate is wrapped up centimeters from the line. The Bulldogs, a dream start. Oh, he was over. Why did he pass it? Will it matter? Did Waddell get down? Goes up as a no try, but as you can see here, he clearly grounds the ball. We got that unfortunate animation of the player landing belly first. And that'll be green lights for the Dogs, baby. What a start to the match. Dylan Napa, you beast. Only on Legend, eh? Only on Legend will you see some unrealistic runs like that. As Lewis converts, they go up by 6. So we'll pass the first quarter. Dogs in attack here. And it's going to be Waddell getting wrapped up just before halfway. They go left. Who is this? Just watches the ball. Doesn't even put his hands out. That was awkward. Getting in the way of the pass. As we get the feed on their 40. We're just going to keep it simple. We got Luai trailing out the back, but we'll deliver it flat. And it's going to be Steve Crichton crossing for our first try of the game. And we immediately make them pay for that error inside their own half. Pretty soon I'll be chucking up a poll on the channel for you boys to vote for your next, or for the next career mode team, as Cleary slots it and we lock it up at 6 points apiece. Alright, so half time. It's been a bit of a lackluster remainder of the half since both teams have scored. We'll take a look at the stats real quick. The Dogs with majority possession, but we've actually defended quite well, as have they, to be fair. Let's see if we can start cooking here in a second. Alright, with the return we got Will Hopoate. I was blanking on his first name there for a sec. On their own 30 they got Remy Smith, future Melbourne Storm player, running onto it. Makes a little bit of a break and runs towards the middle of the field until he's eventually tackled. 40 out, they continue to go to the left. A wide ball, Blake Green. Blake Green, oh that's funny. Super unlucky with the ACL injury, especially with him being towards the end of his career. I found it odd that the Bulldogs picked him up. It was obviously a premeditated buy, like no one knew that he'd tear his ACL. But yeah, the Knights apparently re-signed him for the new season. As they go deep, Blake Green chucks up a bomb for Dylan Edwards, and Edwards has been safe all season under that high ball. We're going to shift it to the right. Cleary, instead of dropping it under, we send it out to Brent Naden, who fends off one. Now that's a solid run. He gets it towards our 30 and they give the penalty away. Just what we need. A little bit of a piggyback downfield. Not much action, it must be said. Not much action. It's a bit of a grinder. As Liam Martin tackled. We're on their 40. We go wide. Skinner to Naden. Naden driven backwards. We had one of these games, or a game similar to this, earlier in the season. It doesn't take much for a team to get the upper hand. It'll come in the form of an error, probably a little line break, We just need that momentum shift here as we find space on the left. Inside the 20, a good spot, a perfect spot actually, for an attacking kick. As Luai sends it in field, the cross kick. No one to contest. Dylan Edwards will score our second try of the game. Jerome Luai starting to cook, using those strike weapons. Got a line break assist earlier with Crichton and now a try assist. Is that the straw to break the camel's back? Will the floodgates open here? As Skinner drops it down to Jerome Luai. We're on our 20 here. Burton wide. Nice ball to Cleary. Breaks the line in open field. Gets an offload away. Brian To'o, who's, I think I said it last week, but he's had a pretty quiet season. Look at Burton slotting into first receiver. We drop it on the toe. A little chip over the top. Burton, regather. And we get our third try of the match just like that. The way the game has gone so far, it's called for us to be a little more unconventional. Throw a few kicks in, and thankfully it's worked. Inside the final 10 minutes of the match, we spread it wide, little drawing pass to Naden. We just zoom past Hopper at the back. 2 tackles to go. Cleary wide out the back. Edwards, a beautiful ball to Crichton in space. Ooh, that looked on. Lockie Lewis from out of nowhere with the interception to shut the play down. That was looking good, man. That was looking good. As Hopper gets wrapped up outside our 20. At this point in the match, definitely no chance of a comeback, and it's going to be the English imports, Luke Thompson, settling on the 10. Lockie Lewis, 2 to go. They go wide, back inside to Hopper. Plenty of work this game for Hopper. 5th and last. Deep as green. And they just turn it over there. Bit of a disappointing end to the set for the Dogs. As we just look to shift it immediately. We're just switching the way we're playing. Kick out to run it. I mean, for the most part, it's been okay as we lose the ball. Our attack in the second half way better than the first. That's for sure. The game called for some, oh, well, that's a poor miss. Like I was saying earlier, the game called for something different. You can probably use this match as a tip. Like if you're struggling to crack the line, just switch up the way you play. Throw a few kicks in there. Grubbers, chips, crossfields. It's not guaranteed to work. You just have to be strategic with it. As the fat lady sings, that's full time, boys. We get the dub, 18 points to 12. We should have blown them out in the second half, but we kind of took our foot off the gas, gave them a little consolation try there at the end. So we take a look at the man of the match, Dylan Edwards. Yeah, give or take, I would have given it to Luai. He was pretty decent, but as always, if you enjoyed that and would like to see more Rugby League Life 4 content, or more content in general, be sure to run us straight at that like button. Thank you for tuning in. And I'll see you.
When it's time, I will never need a doubt who's behind. That's my
Later.
team, that's my team. Loyalty over everything, that's my team, that's my team.